Hi girls. So I just wanted to do a real quick video to show you I have just cleaned my nails off and done all of my nails except for the accent nail so that I can show you how to put on an accent nail. So I did those, took me like 10 minutes. I really didn't want to sit there and do an entire 10-minute long video. So I'm just going to show you real quick how to put them on if you've never put them on before. So you may have received one of these from me. Doing a Tuesday challenge or as an accent nail gift that you won. So this is called a Tuesday or accent nails. They're both used interchangeably. So it comes with 2 in the pack. Just tore it open here. These are Mardi Gras, which is one of my favorite ones. I don't know if you can see it very well in the picture, but it's very beautiful. It's got some big chunks of glitter. So I have my nail clippers here because I use those when I have big chunks of glitter just so that I get a nice clean cut. So first thing, I'm going to take my nail prep pad. Actually, back that up. I've already done this, but just in case you are putting them on for the first time, you will want to push back your cuticle. So I use this rubber tipped cuticle pusher because it works great. It doesn't hurt when you're pushing the cuticles back. And I also use it to smooth down the nails whenever I put my Color Street nails on. So you'll just take it, push back your cuticle here. It has a sharp end also that you can use to kind of scrape the edges and everything. So once you've done that, then you'll want to take your prep pad, which is an alcohol pad. If you don't have one that came with your sample, you can just use some rubbing alcohol to clean that off. That just helps to clean all of the oil off of your nail bed and kind of any debris or anything that may be on there from when you pushed your cuticles back. The oil kind of prevents the nail from curing very well to the nail bed because it's oily. So you want to make sure you clean that off. So I'm going to take apart my Tuesdays here, and I know that the bigger size is the right size that I need for my nail. But if you've never done it before, you'll want to just check first to see which one fits your nail the best. And when you pull them apart, you can actually, I don't know if you can see, I'm kind of bending it. So they are 95% dry. So they feel dry to the touch, but they are still flexible enough for you to bend them to be able to put them on your nail. So first step is going to be to peel away that clear cover that comes on it. And I've had someone actually try to put it on with the clear cover on. It does not work very well. So make sure you pull that off. The next thing that you will do is grab a hold of the actual nail, and you'll see I'm just pulling it away from that backing there. So then I just kind of take the nail and I leave this little flap attached until I'm ready to do the other side. So let's see how well we can see what I'm doing here. I'm just going to take the nail, and you'll see it's kind of sticky on the back side, a little tacky. That helps for it to stick to your nail and then cure. So I'm just going to line it up right next to the very edge of my nail. You don't want to put it on top of your skin. You don't want to put it on top of the cuticle. So you're just going to get it right up next to it. And I don't know how well this video is going to come out with the focus, but just put it right up next to it. And then I'm just going to smooth it down with my finger. So I'll use my thumb here and just smooth it from the top of my nail bed all the way down to the tip of my nail. And I will use the cuticle pusher too, but I'm just going to show you. You can do it just with your nail. Now, on the back of your card, on the back of your package, you got some instructions. Mine are a little messy. They have stuff stuck all to them. Clear things. So it has just some instructions here about how to put them on. So this says that you can stretch it to fit the nail. So if your nail is just a little bit wider than what the piece is, you can just gently stretch it and it will stretch to fit across your nail. This video's out of focus. There we go. So then when you have it on, you can do a number of different things. So I keep my thumbnails super, super short. So sometimes it's difficult for me to use my thumbnail to perforate it because I don't keep them very long. So what I typically use is just a little nail scissor. So you'll see it's kind of curved there at the tip. So what I do is I just go along just a little bit past, so it's hanging over the edge of my nail. I'm just going to use the nail scissors to cut the nail. And so then I have this extra little half piece here. And because my nails are super short, I am able to use one strip to do both nails. So now I'm going to pull off that extra little tab that's there so it comes off. Stick that over here out of the way. And then I'm just going to take this other side and I'm going to place it down on my nail bed exactly how I did the other one, making sure not to get it. Now see, I got it a little bit off. I don't have it exactly lined up. So all you do is you just peel it back up and then I'm going to replace it. Super easy. If you make a mistake, don't worry. You can peel it up and put it back on. Just don't smooth it down until you know for sure that you have it where you want it. So I'm just going to place it again here. Have it perfect on this side. So I'm just going to stretch it a little bit to make sure it goes all the way down over the edge of my nail on this side. Smooth it again. So on the other side, I still haven't finished. You'll see it's just kind of hanging out there. It's just fine. I haven't done the very edge of it yet. So I'll just smooth both of them down. This one has some excess on it as well. So I am going to use the nail scissors again, just to kind of clip that excess off, because I don't like to have it hanging off there. So just going to clip that off. So I have this little extra piece. I'll just get rid of it over here. Going to smooth it down really well. So then I use my cuticle pusher again, just to kind of push it down along the edge. And because I'm using the rubber one, I don't have to worry about it tearing the nail. And if you're using a wooden one, and maybe even a metal one, you may have to worry about it tearing your nail. So you'll see here where I had this, it was a little bit too wide for my finger. So I'm using this cuticle pusher, and I don't know if you can see, it doesn't want to focus very well. Right here along the edge, I have used the cuticle pusher to pull that away so that this little extra piece is going to just be pulled off right here with the edge of this thing. Just comes off right on the edge of my cuticle pusher. And then I've got a clean, nice edge there. And it's perfect. So I'm going to do that on both sides. And because Mardi Gras has some big chunks of glitter in it, I'm going to use my nail clippers to clean up the edges. And you don't have to do that. But like I said, with the ones that have the big chunks of glitter, I find that it gives you a nice clean edge without you having to worry about that extra piece of glitter just hanging over. So I'm just going to get around my edges here, make sure that they are all smoothed down. And then with my nail clippers, I'm going to smooth the edge of this. So I'm going to just kind of pull and tuck under the extra nail polish where I had left it hanging over just a little bit. So I'm going to just pull it, tuck it under. I am using my nail, my thumbnail, to kind of tuck that under, which if you don't have thumbnails like me, sometimes it is a little bit more difficult. You can use the edge of the cuticle pusher and just use that to kind of tuck under there. That then perforates it and you are able to just peel off. I don't know if you can see this. Peel off that extra little piece because it has been perforated and you don't have to worry about it. So with this one, I do have kind of a little bit of the edge where it is jagged because it does have a big piece of glitter. I'm telling you, this thing does not want to focus. So anyways, I'm going to take my nail clippers and I'm just going to put it right along the edge of my nail. You don't even have to clip your nail if you don't want to. You just clip the nail strip right along the very edge there so that you have a nice clean cut. So now I have a nice clean cut with this and my nail looks perfect. No problems, no issues. Look at that, very pretty. This is Mardi Gras. So then I'm gonna just come over here to the other side. Again, focus issues. And I'm just going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to get right up. And if any of you are like me, you can't use your left hand hardly at all. So painting was always an issue for me trying to paint my nails. But with these, it's super easy to apply even with my left hand. So I'm just going to use these clippers to clip the very edge of that nail strip off so that it is a nice clean cut. Don't have to worry about the glitter. And I've got that one done now too. Let's see if we can focus here. No? Well, okay. Anyways, there it is. Nice clean edge. Wants to focus on my face and not my nail. So it's super easy, super simple. These will last 10 to 14 days. It just depends kind of how rough you are on your nails. You can put a clear coat over it if you want to. Some people do that. Some people use Clear as Day, which is just a clear coat of the Color Street nail strips. I find that I don't even have to put a clear coat on it, and they last 7 to 14 days. It just depends. I normally am super impatient and want to change my nails before they even start to have any problems. So, yeah, that's it. Super simple. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I hope you enjoy your Color Street nails.